Hey guys, what's up? Crafty here with the first ever CC build video. If you didn't know, I run a roleplay server with some of my friends called Creeper Catastrophe, and this series is meant to showcase some of the builds on that server. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Here. So, for some context here, my friend Cheese was set on a construction mission to fix a redstone bridge that had been broken with the update to Bedrock.
What's happening?
The fuck is this?
That help?
It's your severance package. You're fired.
Wow.
Nope. This is happening.
This
is happening.
Put it on.
This is happening.
Yeah, he's got a construction helmet. Yeah, safety first. I don't want to have to call OSHA.
Safety hat. Yep, that's right. Safety third. All right, let's do that.
You can hat if you want to.
Right.
So, as a reward for completing this quest, and mostly because I had grown to hate the old design, Cheese gets a new house!
Yay!
So, the first thing I did was get out my pseudo world edit tool and started deleting everything. The great thing about this tool is that it gets the job done, but it can be a little unruly, as you can tell by this massive hole in the ground. I set my sights on filling this in. I don't like leaving holes or caves or 2-block high holes underground because it just generates mobs and lots of very loud, annoying noises. After filling that in, I started working on the borders of the lot. I wanted to establish a very clear boundary of how big my build was going to be, and only this specific lot is owned by Cheese. So we didn't want to break into anybody else's territory, so to speak. And of course, as a final little touch, I had to change everything to snow. Every season, spring, summer, fall, winter, I actually changed the ground around all of the towns within the server to either snow or pod soil or grass to match the seasons. I like to call it a season change. Right now it's still winter, so we're sticking with snow. This is where we actually get into the build. What I wanted to do was inset the foundation of the build by 2 or 3 blocks from the actual build border. This way, later on, once the bones are set down, I have 2 or 3 layers of space to add depth to the build at the end of it. Now, according to this totally accurate diagram I found of Cheese on the internet, his favorite numbers are purple and black. So that's what we're going to try to do the build in. It is also well known that Cheese is an avid D&D player and nerd. So we're going to try to build him a castle/house. The more square section here on the left is going to be the tower, and the more rectangular section here on the right is going to be the house part attached to it. That's the plan thus far. Cheese's old house was 3 stories, so I want to make sure that this one reflects that as well. So we're going to make sure that this is 3 stories high. A little bit of detailing later, and we're on to floor 3. Now I'm going to keep the 3rd floor of the tower as a complete room. But the 3rd floor of the house, I'm going to go ahead and make the roof. I'm doing this because I want a medieval style pitched roof on the house aspect of this. And the tower's roof is going to be pretty flat with just some points sticking up on the corners. It's at this point I decided to go with a lighter purple for the roof, just so that it didn't blend in with the rest of the build, and I really think it just gives it that extra pop. With that little bit done, let's get the rest of this build over with. I have to say, I'm really loving this roof at this point, but I think it's about time we start working on the tower. Let's get some detailing in there. It was at this point I decided to make the tower one higher. I really wanted this huge tower kind of dwarfing the house a little bit, like a watchtower. So you'd want that taller than the house itself. So we did go ahead and add another layer. Alright, it looks like we're just about ready to finish this bad boy off with the tower roof. And there you have it, Cheese's new castle house. But Sheep, what about the interior, you say? I actually have that footage. If you guys want to see that, I'll put it in a separate video. Just leave a comment down below. But thank you so much for watching, and you stay tuned and stay crafty. Bye! So for some context here, my friend Cheese was set on a mission to